everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tonight's video is going to be Project Pan 2019. So last year I did Project Pan. I got the idea from my friend and fellow YouTuber Wacky World of Lottie, and I did okay with it. Some of the items that I've got here in the box are actually, I'm just continuing, and one of the reasons I haven't finished them is because I haven't used them or I've been away, because again, I don't want to keep mentioning it, but some people are new and just coming to my channel on this video. So obviously my father passed away at the end of November, and then I have been away since after his funeral, and I only came back on the 2nd or 3rd of January. So Project Pan basically is where you pick items that you want to pan, basically you want to get through, you want to use up throughout the year. So there's no set rules to it, you know what I mean? I don't know who started it initially, but last year some people were doing like 18 items for 2018, and you could do 19 items for 2019, blah 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 blah. You can choose which items you want, whether it just be makeup, skincare, a mixture of things. Personally for me, I feel that I do not wear makeup every single day. At the moment I am, because I've been on a course, so I'm not at work sweating away in my cleaning job, and I've got a bit more time in the morning to put makeup on. So I have been wearing makeup a lot more in the past month or so. Having said that, when I get back to my normal job, I probably won't. So I have a lot of makeup palettes, for example. So I really don't think, even if I put a makeup palette in my Project Pan, that I would actually hit pan on it, say by December. Possibly I could hit pan on maybe a single eyeshadow, or I could hit pan on a single eyeshadow within a palette. But realistically, I know myself, I am not going to completely hit pan and use up those items. Same with likes of lipsticks and just makeup in general, really. I think the only things I could possibly completely hit pan on and use up would be like primers, concealer, what's the other thing? Primers, concealers, and like eye pencils, and possibly mascara, because obviously mascara dries out and things. Stuff like that. And I might have a few items that I have started hitting pan on, so get them finished because I've got others to move on to. So what I have chosen is a mixture of things within the collection of stuff that I have, and I'm going to start with a couple of items that were in my Project Pan last year. So the first one is this perfume here, and it's called Echo by Davidoff. Now you're going to be like, why bother put that in a Project Pan, because you're nearly done. But the reason I am putting it in my Project Pan again is because it was in my Project Pan last year, and I do still have a bit to go. So some people might think that's cheating, it's not a full product, but I still want to get finished it. So this was one of the perfumes that I would wear on a daily basis, i.e. going to work and what have you, because it's not one of my all-time favourite perfumes that I would maybe want to use on a night out or a special occasion. So I did mark it with a Sharpie pen, but the marks obviously come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it here on the table a minute so we've got it at a level, and I'm going to mark. So I've marked it, you can see the mark there. This is where we're at just now, and then we can see where it ends. So that's the first one that I am leaving in my Project Pan from last year. The next perfume is this one as well. And again, it's not a perfume I dislike, but the scent doesn't last very long, so I tend to wear that more, or I'm going to try and use it every day instead of my more favourite perfumes. So this was in my Project Pan last year, and I can see the line here, but I'll just make it bigger. So this was the line to where it was when I started, and we've got this to go through. So again, no doubt by hopefully in the next couple of months even, I'll be finished some of them. Then what I'll do is I will add other items into my project pan. Probably. Not saying I definitely will, but I probably will. Another couple of items where I put the little mark here, so I'll just put it again. So this is the Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, and this is where I had the mark when I was doing it in Project Pan 2018. And as you can see, I have used quite a bit of it. Now, I was literally, when I got this item, being really good and using it every single morning. But sometimes you just don't. You've got other things, or you forget to put it on and all that jazz. But one, this is pricey, as Kiehl's is, and two, it is actually a really good product. So I was very reluctant to just be, well, we've hit December and I'm not finished it, so I'm going to throw it out. So I'm determined that I will finish this item off in this year's project pan. Another item, and I think this is the last, oh no, it's not the last one. Again, you can see the little mark there, but I'll just make it a bit more. Now, this mechanism moves up as you use this item. So that's why I've marked it there, because obviously it started down here and it moves up the tube. So this is the Chanel Hydra Beauty Micro Gel Eye Gel, okay? Now, again, because I get so many different beauty boxes, or I go out myself and end up buying different products because I want to try them, ended up not sticking to just using this eye gel. I was using my Kiehl's Creamy Avocado Eye Cream. I was using another one that I got in Latest in Beauty. Sometimes I was even forgetting to use it. And I decided that, again, Chanel is expensive. I still am not sure if eye creams or eye gels actually work or do anything. But I watched Nadine Baggett, who is a journalist, knows things about skincare and all that good stuff. And this was one of the ones she had in her videos that actually work. So I thought, I have this. It is expensive and I'm going to use it. So again, this is staying in Project Pan 2019 and I'm going to use it up one way or another and we're going to be successful. Okay, let's just move on. The next one that was also in my Project Pan, and again you can just see the mark there, so I will put another little mark on here. So this is where it started off in Project Pan 2018 in, I think it was February I started that. So as you can see, I've used quite a lot. This is a coconut hair oil. Now, I actually did buy another one of these, but I left it at my partner's because when I go to his, I don't have it to use in my hair. Now, I don't use this a lot. I have got really fine, flyaway, shitty hair. But what I tend to do with this is I try and wash my hair every second day. Sometimes I'll go a few more days with dry shampoo and things and then I'll wash it just to give my hair a break. But since I've got the Lee Stafford corkscrew curling wand, I like using this, you know, through the curls to give it a bit of shine and just give it a bit of something. So I do tend to use that. If I'm washing my hair and I do not use a hair mask as well as shampoo and conditioner, then I will put this in the ends of my hair. But if I decide, like say tonight I decided to wash shampoo, condition and put a hair mask on my hair, then come out of the shower, heat protector on, I feel that's enough products in my hair, so I won't use this. So hopefully by the end of December, if not before that, I will be finished this item. Okay, none of the rest of them, and I don't know why I showed it there, none of the rest of them I think are in, or well, I know they haven't been in. It's been a long week. Okay, so this is the Burt's Bees Soap Bark and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream. Now, I have been using this on and off, It is a good cleanser, but it makes my skin really, like, not irritated, but it's not my favourite. But I don't want to just go and throw it out, so I want it used and gone. Now, it's going to be hard for me to mark because it's not something that you can clearly see, but this is in my project pan, and I'm going to do my hardest to have this done by the end of the year. Another cleanser that I have, and it's been sitting about for the longest time and sometimes I dip in and out of, is the Pixie and Caroline Hirons Double Cleanse. So it looks like so. It's got a solid oil cleanser on one side, and for your second cleanse it's got the cleansing cream. So it looks like this. So I don't know if you can see with my lighting. In the solid oil there is a dip. You're not going to see really with my lighting there. I think you can just see it. So it's fairly getting there. So again, I can't really mark this to show you, but I can show you like this. So I'm going to work between those two cleansers and hopefully get them both done, because I have got other cleansers there to use and these need to get used. So I thought, what better way to make sure I use them than to put them in a project pan. So this is my other one. Now, this one is the Pixie Glow Tonic sort of toner. So at the minute, I don't know if you can really tell. I'm trying to look at myself, I haven't got my glasses on. Right, so it's about there. Okay, so this is where we're at on the toner just now, where I've made the Sharpie mark. So my aim is obviously to finish this by the end of 2019. Another one which I've had for a bit as well, and again, because I don't stick to just the one eye cream, I'm going to try and use the combination of the eye gel and this one, which is the Olay Eyes Ultimate Eye Cream. Now this is also one that Nadine Baggett spoke about, so I was like bought into it and went and got it. This also is a colour correcting eye cream. So it has been used quite a bit, but the thing is you don't need a lot of it because you don't need a lot of eye cream, so they do last a good amount of time. And I've even got a backup of this one. So again, it's really hard to tell, like looking at the outside really. So I'm not going to mark this one, but we can just have update videos where I show you and you'll see how it's progressing. The next one is this serum, which I received from my friend Lottie again in our box swap. This is the Olay Anti-Wrinkle 2-in-1 Firm and Lift Anti-Wrinkle Boosting Firming Serum. Now again, this you can't see from the packaging, so you're just going to have to go with me on how I'm getting on with it. It feels quite heavy. I don't know if it's going to get lighter in feeling, and it's been sitting in my cupboard and I haven't used it yet because I've got so many serums. And I thought, I know what I'm like. I'm not going to be like, I'll grab that this day, I'll grab that another day. I'm going to have to just be like, this is the one I'm using, end of. So I've decided that this is going in the project pan as well to get used. Another serum is the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharge Concentrate. So again, you can see where we're at, and I think if you look there, this white bit at the bottom, I'm assuming as the product gets low, it'll be kind of like this Chanel one, and the bottom part will move up with it. So what I'm going to do, if I can find a bit here, I'm going to mark it right there on the line. So it's right on that white line of there. So you can see. So basically these two, I only added into my project pan box the other night, and I'm alternating between them. I'm using this one in the morning and I've been using this one at night. So hopefully you will see a good progression in those. The next one is a Cover FX Blurring Primer. and I'm not sure how much is left in this, and again, I don't think it's going to be easy to mark it to show you, but I am so bad at remembering to put primer on. Sometimes I put all my makeup on, even when I'm doing a makeup video, and then I'm like, damn, forgot the primer, or forgot the eye primer. So we're going to try our best to use this primer every time we use makeup, and hopefully throughout Project Pan it will be done. The next thing, which is newly put into Project Pan as well, is this tub of Clinique Super Defense SPF 20 Daily Defense Moisturiser. Now, currently at the moment I am using the Moisture Surge, this range moisturiser, and I am nearly finished it. And then I got a couple of moisturisers for one for my Secret Santa, and I got one for my birthday from my friend Emily. And I was going to use the one that I got from my Secret Santa, and then I thought, hold on a minute, I've got this tub, and I got this tub before those ones, so I'm going to use this. So this is the one that I'm going to use, and again, because of the packaging, I really don't think, and it's a thick cream, I really don't think there's any point in me marking it on there. So I'll just show you it like this as we go. So when I finish the Moisture Surge, I was going to say foundation, cream, this will be the one I'll move on to. The next thing is my Becca Opal Highlighter. Oh, just stuck my finger right in there. Now, I don't know if you can see with the indentation. Can you see that? You're starting to see the round bit of the pan. So I am getting near the bottom of it, making a good dent. So how it's come about, I do not know, but I seem to have quite a lot of highlighters and highlighter palettes. And believe it or not, highlighter, bronzer, contouring, these are makeup items that I really am not fussed about. I don't necessarily think my skin, especially with it getting older and wrinkly and lines and stuff, I don't think I really necessarily need or suit highlighter. And I never contour. And bronzer, sometimes I just feel like it leaves a streak, and I'm not that fussed. They're 3 makeup items I could happily do without. But for some reason, I have a shit ton of highlighters. So, that being said, as I say, you can see that this one is getting near to the pan of the product. So I thought I'm going to pop this in, and that can be a highlighter to try and get it down. And the last item, and this is actually one of my favourite highlighters, and I would happily get it again, even though it is pretty expensive and for the size of it. It's the Kevin O'Quan, and this is the Celestial Powder in Candlelight. And I've had this for ages. Now, as you can see, I have hit pan on it already, but it's just been sitting there, and I've been going for all the other new highlighters that I've been getting either as gifts or whatever else. And this is actually one of my favourite highlighters, which is why I've hit pan on it. And the reason I really like it is not just the shade, but it is a really subtle highlight. It's not super, super shimmery like the Becca one is. So again, I want to get this used up. And even though you're probably thinking, if it's one of your favourites, why are you dying to get rid of it? It's not a case I'm dying to get rid of it. But I've got so many other ones to use. So if I can Project Pan a couple of them, then we're winning at life. So to recap, sorry, I'm getting pins underneath my foot. The 2 highlighters, okay. The Covered FX primer. Maybe we should put that one in first. The Pixie Double Cleanse, Burt's Bees Cleanser, Clinique Super Defense Moisturiser, the eye gel and the eye cream, coconut hair oil, move that one out of the way, Clinique Serum, Olay Serum, Olay! Kiehl's Oil, Pixie Glow Tonic, and the 2 perfumes. So those are the items that I am putting in my Project Pan from January to December. And what I'll do is throughout the months, So I'm going to give I think the next project pan update I'll do is maybe in March or April, and we'll see how I'm getting on. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to see how I get on with it, or it's given you the encouragement to try it yourself, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, then let me know in the comments. And also don't forget to like and subscribe and share my channel with others, and come on over and enter my 1,000 subscriber giveaway if you haven't already. You've got to be subscribed to my channel to enter the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but it is free. You don't have to pay to subscribe. Anyway, if you enjoyed this type of video, don't forget to do all that good stuff, and I will see you very soon. Bye.